Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Stinker77, and we're back on my All the Mods 8 world. This is a single-player Let's Play, so you can play along. I have failed to mention that the seed for this is just Tinker77, so if you go and do that, you can kind of see where I'm at and play along if you'd like. All right, so we're going to do some things today, I think. What I'd like to do is probably go to the Nether, and I think I found a fortress nearby where I was in the Nether in the last episode. We're going to go over there and we're going to try and see if we can get some blaze and blaze rods. We need some of that for some of the things that I want to do. So we're going to try that. Now, what else has been going on since then? Well, what I did was I built up these two right here. You see this imbuement chamber, and I have one over here. I was able to make some of the essences that you needed because what I wanted to do, and I did this off camera, was a lot of the tier 1 spells. I'm going to go to tier 1 here. You can see a lot of the tier 1s take like this one. Where is it? It's going to find a good one here. See, it has that green thing. I got to know what that is. It's one of the essences. There are various essences that you had to use to make these spells. And I just kind of spent some time just gathering the resources, like, you know, making an iron hoe and getting that piece. No big deal, you know, pistons and stuff. And trying to just knock out some of these for the quests. And I did that. I also then created a spell here. And let me go into the spell book. And it's on number 6. It's called Jumper. And what this is, it says, on myself, I want to leap with amplify, which means leap a lot. And then put bounce effect, which gives me like basically bouncy boots. So when I bounce, I can bounce like this and I don't take any damage. And that's pretty excellent. So we're going to go to the Nether right now. Yeah, we're going to sleep first. We're going to go to the Nether. We're going to see what we can find. Oh, Perfish Bob Squid has awoken. Ooh, that's scary. Don't know who that is, but they've awoken nearby. Yeah, we're going to go to the Nether. We're going to go see if we can go find this particular fortress and try to get some blaze. Okay, I'm in the Nether area where I found all the resources before that look like netherrack and stuff. And so I was going around in here. You can see you kind of have some troubles here, but I went down. Let's see if I can leap down there. Use my leap spell. There we go. And I get the bounce effect. Nice. Uh-oh. That's a bad guy. Let's magic arrow him. Oh, no. Aha. On the fly, I got him. There we go. But anyway, you can look around here. There's probably some stuff. Let's see if we can use leap again. There we go. Can I do it again? That'll let me leap that way. Okay, leap that way. There we go. So this is not the way. There is a way to find this particular stuff. I have been here before. Is it this way? Maybe it was this way. Yeah, it probably was this way. I was looking on the map, and you can see on the map, if I look at the map really quick here, you can see there's some stuff for a fortress in this area. Or if you go to the other map, there's two. Yeah, I don't know why, but you can see like the lines going over the lava right over here. That's where I'm trying to go to. So I think I made it. Yeah, this is it. I made a tunnel going through here, trying to get over to it. And that's how I got there originally. I've been there before, like I said, but I didn't go very much like exploring. I just kind of like figured out where it was and what I was doing there. So okay, that's led out to here. I think I went this way. I think I fought some ghast right here. I'm trying to remember where I was. Over that way, we're going to leap. And there it is. You can see it over there. Finally. Okay. So we're going to go in here for a little bit. We're going to look for some blaze. Now, I really would like to find some blaze rods. So that's kind of like what we're going through to figure out what we're trying to do here. I did loot some of this stuff, but I really didn't get any blaze. I just kind of explored enough that I knew that, like, I put some markers saying, don't go this way because it's all empty. There's nothing there worthwhile. So, apparently, this way, too, is also nothing down here. So I probably went down that way. Yes, okay. Exploring. Here we go. All right, so I put a lot of these barriers here saying there's nothing past this point. It keeps you from going back down there and exploring. But I put this marker, I remember putting this marker down, meaning there's something here that I want to check out, but I wanted to come back for the video. So that's how I marked it for myself, right in the middle little block. So I think up here is something. Is this the Blaze Farm or Blaze spawner? Maybe. Yes, it is. Okay, so we're here, and we can get some blaze now. And that's the goal here, is to try to get enough blaze that we can get some blaze rods. So I'm going to blow the magic arrow, and we're going to see what we can see. Anytime now, this thing's going to spawn. We could probably capture that too, I wonder. Maybe we can bring it up with a cardboard box or something. It's really slow to spawn though, isn't it? There it goes. Okay, I got hit by some stuff there. There we go. Did we get anything at all? There's some blaze. Okay, some blaze rods. Excellent. So I'm going to sit here and farm for a while and see what I can find. Let's put out this fire. And let's see if we can get some more blaze rods. Then we'll go exploring a little bit more. All right, this should be my last round here. I am now out of food. I got a little bit maybe in my backpack. Maybe. I haven't really checked. But this should be the last one. So I've been taking damage. And then as soon as I take the damage, I can, of course, heal. There's some blaze right there. Try to hit him. Okay, that worked out pretty quickly and nicely. So I have 10 blazes right now. I've also gotten one of the quests here. If you look at the quests, which is part of the bounty board, to get blazes. And I've gotten some of those. That gives us some rewards there. And now we have 25 blaze rods. That's plenty. Let's get out of here. So I'm going to look around some more for the particular area here, this nether fortress, and see if I can find any other loot. But we've got plenty of what we need right now for this. Well, I ran into this guy right here, Dr. somebody. It's hard to see his name. Dr. John, whatever. And he can't get to me. He's basically a wither skeleton. He's almost killed me. And I have checked my backpack. I don't have any other food choices with me. So I think we're going to call this done, and I'm going to go back home. All right, so we're back here, and I have started a project up here. You can see I've used some of that travertine. I kind of use a chisel to make it look kind of nice. We're going to make a mob farm. Now, one of the things that I really want to make with this mob farm is I want to make the dirt that makes things spawn really fast. So if we look at mob, I believe it's mob mashing utilities. Mob grinding utilities, I apologize. So there are these chicken feeds, and what happens is you feed the specific chicken feed, I think it's this one, the cursed chicken feed to a chicken, and it will give you this rotten egg, which creates a 5x5 area of dreadful dirt, and that will let things spawn, okay? So in a darkened area and spawn regularly, really fast. We want that, right? So we have to get this chicken feed, the cursed one. And if you look here, some of the things we have a lot of this already. But the thing that I see right now is we don't have this essence bucket or this XP bucket. We need 4 of those. So we need to get XP. Now, one way that I have seen is you can use this XP drain tank. Okay, this tank lets you pull experience from you directly. So let's see if we can build this. Now, I don't think I have a lot of this yet. So let's see. Let's make Eye of Enders. I know I've got some ender pearls and some, because we've been some blaze. We've got some blaze rods. We got some blaze powder, so that works out really well. We're making, let's see here. We got to make iron bars. That's easy. And the other thing was making a singularity tank, which is just iron and glass, which we have. So I think now we have this tank, and this is pretty cool here. I'm going to put it over here for now, but you can see it's empty. And I believe when I stand on this, it just starts pulling out my experience. You can see at the bottom, pulling out the experience and the levels and putting it into this tank. Now, right now, if I look at this, I wonder if it'll tell me how much I have. I'm not sure. I need 4 buckets, right? So let's just get buckets. And let's see if I can do here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all I can make. Good. 1, 2, 3. Almost enough to make 4 buckets. Nope. Almost. Almost. Here we go. There, we got 4 buckets already, and that's all we needed to do. But that was an easy way of getting experience from our experience that we already have. So that works out really great. So now we're going to go back here, and we're going to go and try again to make the chicken feed here. And we have everything we need. Okay, so now we got to go find a chicken. Oh, boy. Finally found this chicken. And poor chicken. I hope you don't be our offended chicken, but I want to give you this nice cursed feed. Here you go. Boom. Boom. No more chicken. But we did get the rotten egg, so we're going to go back. It looks like it's getting dark here. I don't know why it would be dark here. We're not in any shade. This is interesting. Let's go back home. Here we go. We're back here, and we're going to get ready to do this. Now, I haven't shown you this yet. Up here is a space for this particular mob farm that we're going to make. And in this chest, I have some other utilities and things that we need. So what you want to do here, I'm going to put it right down the center of this area, and there it is. It is now dreadful dirt. Now, because I have the light source on here, nothing can spawn yet. It has to be dark enough for things to spawn. So that's okay. We're good there. Now, what we want to do is we want to get some things set up for this. And what I have set up here is, I don't need my feathers anymore. I'll put that in there for now. I am using the Mob Masher for Mob Utils and these vector plates. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up the Mob Masher right here in the center. Sometimes I put it in the corner, but I think the center will be good. What I want to do with the vector plates is I want them to be pointing at that particular mob masher, okay? So we're going to go in from the side here on these two. You can see they point me in that direction. And the same thing will be right here. They'll go in that direction. That'll point us towards that. Now, everything else needs to basically be pointing forward. So, like that. There we go. Do the same thing on this side. And this last one here. Oh, no. Oh, can we get in there? Oh, can I get in there? Oh, I hate that. When you mess up, you got to do it like this. Okay, let's mine it out. It won't let me mine it. Did it not mine that? Did it mine the dirt? Oh, no. It spreads, right? I certainly hope so. So we want to go from here, here, and here. There we go. And it pushes you all the way over to this spot. Excellent. Okay. Wow. So right here, though, we're going to want to put down the mob masher. And this thing needs to be powered. So what I will do is I'll take out this block below it. One block. Too bad we didn't take out the other one. And we're going to put a lever. Put the lever down here, and that starts that thing up. So that thing should be working perfectly fine. We should be good. Okay, so now we have all that done. We need to basically wall this up. And for that, we're using tinted glass from Mob Grinding Utilities. So we're going to wall this up so that way it's dark in there. And it should take me a couple more seconds here. There we go. So if the light was off, stuff would and should be spawning. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to set up right here the tank, and we're going to set up an absorption hopper, which I've already made, and we're going to use this chest that I have right here. Now this chest, let me get the mine spell. This chest is not quite as big. When we get some more diamonds, we'll expand this, and eventually this whole system will be tied into our storage system, which we have down there from Refined Storage. But basically right there, I have two different systems. I have the for XP or for fluids, and for over here is for items, and we're going to put the absorption hopper in the middle. Now, it looks like this direction is west, so we want west to be items. So west is items, and east should be fluid. And there you go. You can see they're connected up. Now, let's make sure that the area here is working correctly. It should probably go in just a little bit so we don't have anything picked up from out here. So we want to go kind of north-ish. So let's see, north. And it pulled it the other way. So we want to go the other side. Okay, that's not bad. Let's go one more here. Okay, so basically anything in this area will be picked up by the mob masher. Okay, I think we're good. Let's turn this thing on. So to do that, I've just got to jump up here and click this little lever. Oh, I need one more thing. Wait, don't want to do this yet. This can produce Enderman. We needed to get an Enderman inhibitor. I thought I had that in there, but maybe I didn't. Let's go get that really quick. So we're going to go over here. We're going to get an inhibitor. There it is. And we need to get... Oh, am I out of iron? Am I out of iron? No. Apparently I'm out of iron. But I had enough of the nuggets. Woohoo. We're really close here. This basically stops Enderman from teleporting around, so they won't teleport out. And that would be very nice to have. So let's put this on. Let's put this up here. There we go. Let's turn off the area here. And now it should be ready to go. So let's go on up and turn this on and make sure we're getting items. Here we go. Oh, I already hear things dying. That's good. So you can see things are in there. It's completely dark. And oh, there we go. It's awesome. So this should be going into here. Let's make sure it is. And we can upgrade this mob masher later on so it does more damage. It does damage faster and quicker. But you can see it is getting stuff like iron. Awesome. There we go. So this is excellent. So we can slowly get resources here. Now, this is going to lead me into my next section, which is, I said I was going to dump all this stuff over here into the refined storage. And you know it's going to fill up these discs really quick. What do? I usually use storage drawers for anything that we get a lot of. So, for instance, I know we're going to get a lot of zombie flesh, right? Rotten flesh. We already have some here, probably. We already have 94. We're going to get a lot more through this system. So I would put that into a storage drawer so that it's not located in these discs. So let's figure out how we're going to do that.
So I think before we make storage drawers, I would like to get the items that are over there into the storage system. Now, I know it might overload the system. I did create a couple more discs, so we should be okay. But we'll see how this goes, okay? So I've already run a line. Basically, it goes underneath here, right across the center line. You can kind of see the cable through the leaf there. It goes into the hill. and over. And it's sitting over there, but we need to get a way to get stuff out of that chest into here. And for that, we're going to make what's called an importer. We're going to import into the system here. So we need a destruction core, which I should have, an improved processor, and a piece of cable. And if you have all three of those, you can make this importer. So that's that. Now let's go. This is where I was hiding while I was letting it run AFK. Anyway, so you can see here, I've turned it off for a little bit. The chest has all of these items in here. We got a lot of ender pearls now and some gunpowder, some other things that are quite useful. But we want to get that into our system. Here's the cable that's been run. It's run to this point right here. So I'm going to go right here. I'm going to shift right click on it, and you can see it's attached. And that should start running immediately, and you can see it's going. Now, it's not going very fast. Probably isn't even fast enough to keep up with the farm itself, but we can put in some upgrades here, like a speed upgrade and that sort of thing. Now, this is going to be going on and going over to the storage system over here, so everything should eventually end up here. Now, after this gets all in here, we're probably going to see some items in here that look like we've got a lot of. And that's why I need to have the storage drawers, okay? So we'll be working on that in just a minute. Let's see if I can make a speed upgrade. I want to see if we can do that, or even a stack upgrade would be nice. But a stack upgrade, if you look at the stack upgrade here, it just takes 4 speed upgrades. So let's see if we can make speed upgrades, okay? We may not be able to do it. Let's see. It takes, if we're going to make 4 of them, we need to make 4 upgrades. It looks like it takes sugar and quartz-enriched iron, which we should have, and improved processors and glass. So let's see. Can we make that? Okay, we made an upgrade casing. We don't have enough of the improved processors. So let's see if I can make that. We need 3 of those. Let's make 4, because we can just throw it in here really quick. And there we have 4 of them being made. That was easy. Love that furnace. Okay, let's do the speed upgrade again. And we said we'd make 4 of these, right? So let's, there's 4 of those. And let's make some math. Sugar, I hope. Oh, now we're running out of quartz-enriched iron. That's all that. Okay, quartz. So we have some quartz here. I don't have a lot of iron, guys. I've been getting some from the farm, and I've been using it to make stuff. Is that the only iron I have? I really only have 1 iron. Okay, so we only have enough for 1 speed upgrade. I need more iron. I really do. This farm does produce iron. It's very rare, though. It's probably a drop from one of the mobs. Let's see where we're at with this right now. We've gotten the first 4 spots done. Let's speed that up a little bit. And it's just slightly faster. If we get more iron, I can eventually make this go and work on stacks, and it works great. So we'll do that. Let's turn this back on, though. We do want to keep getting resources, so we're going to go up here and turn that on like this. There we go. And things should start to spawn here and get killed, I would think. And then we'll get more stuff in the loot. Okay, I may go looking around for iron real quick. I can just go into the mountains and just look around and get some stuff and come back. We need some iron. I went to get some more iron. I found about 30 or so, but I came back here, and this has already been emptied out. So it's able to keep up with just the 1 speed upgrade, which is fine. You can see everything's just dying away, and all the drops go in here, and it gets pulled out and over into our storage system. So we're doing okay here. So let's go look at the storage system and see where we're at with this. You can see I've already started to fill up 2 of the disk drives. We're probably into the 3rd disk here. So this one's still blank. So you can see here that we don't have anything over like 2,000 blocks. But one thing is, as an example, cobblestone. So that's something that we might want to have in a storage drawer. So we're going to try to do this and set up a storage drawer system and try to see if we can get it to work with these items. Okay, so when we have bulk that gets over like 2,000, we'll try to look at that. So first of all, let's get into drawers here. I know that we're going to need a drawer controller. It looks like, let me see if I can find, is it this one? The storage controller from Functional Storage. It takes a capacitor. It takes drawers that we don't even have yet. It also takes blocks of quartz. Ew. Okay, well, we got some quartz. I know I got that, so that's okay. And we need to make some of these drawers. Now, the drawers they're made from various resources. I usually just make them out of oak because we have that. Basically, it's a chest surrounded by oak, right? Oh, don't I have enough oak? I got plenty of oak. Okay, let's do this. There we go. Okay. So we have 5 oak chests, and let's just make that right now for the drawers. I'm just going to do it like this. And you can see there we got 5 of those drawers. Excellent. Okay. back to making that controller. We should now have enough for the controller itself. So there we are. We already have a capacitor, 2 of those drawers, and stone, and the blocks of quartz, and we get a controller. That's kind of important to use. Now, we also want to have a way to lock our drawers, and we want to have a way to associate drawers with the controller. So what I go is I type in tool, and you can see there are 2 little cards here. We're going to first make the configuration tool. This is used to configure the drawers. We want them to be able to be locked. So we basically have to have paper and emeralds and gold and another drawer. So there's the locking tool. And then we have a linking tool, and this is used to link the drawer with the item that we, or the controller, and we have that. Now this is pretty cool. So we have basically 1 drawer left. I'm going to grab the cobblestone here. Grab some cobble. There's a piece of cobble there. Now, where am I going to put this drawer setup? And I was thinking about, because I really don't need to see it. Once it's built, I don't need to see it. So I'm thinking about just putting it right below, actually. So I'm thinking about putting them down here, like making little columns around this area. So the controller can be anywhere that's in range of where I want the drawer to be. So let me just put a drawer down here. Okay, we're going to, I don't know, let's put it right here for now. Okay, we're going to make a stack right here. And this will be kind of like where we want some things to be. And I'm going to say put in a piece of cobblestone. And you can see it says it has 1 right now of 2K. That means it's only 2,000 it can store there. That's fine. I'm going to lock it. So when we hit this right here, you can see the little padlock icon appears. It means it can only be cobblestone. Now, if I take the cobblestone out, it goes to 0, but it doesn't lose or lose the memory of that item, which is really, really nice. So now we got to figure out where we want this controller. Okay, now this is a little bit tricky. I could put it down there, and maybe I should put it down there beside it. Oop, I just walked over that and took some more XP out of me. That could work. So yeah, why not? Let's just do that. So let's go down here. I'm going to put the controller. You know what? I'm going to put the controller right where this block is. Let me mine this block out. And we're going to put the controller right here. So we know that that is can talk to it. Now you notice how they're not linked together. So what I can do is I can take this right here, okay? And I believe I just have to click it here. It says configured for this spot. And I believe I just go like that. And the link drawer is now linked together. So if I have this cobblestone and I go to this drawer and I right click on it here, it disappeared from my inventory. And it said, oh, you want it into this system. There we go. So basically that is awesome. Now, the trick here is we want to get this controller tied into our storage system, into the refined storage. And we're going to do that with what's called external storage. Okay, so let's go get that here. External storage right there. It's a little tool that will attach. Now take some things that we don't quite have yet. We need to get the quartz and rich iron. So let's get some of that. And it looks like we need another chest of some sort. So let's get another chest here, which we can do a regular old chest, I believe, with some oak. Can we not make a chest? I was like, yes, we can make a chest. What? Okay, here we go. There, that'll work. So we're making the external storage. Okay, so now we need to make a construction core and a destruction core. These are pretty easy to make. One takes glowstone. The other one takes quartz, which we have. And so we should have the ability to make external storage. Awesome. And we get an advancement for that. So now, here's the little trick we're going to do with this. We're going to hook this up into the storage controller like that. You can see it's tied into that line that I made to going over to the mob farm. And now we have this as hooked up as external storage. Now, I want to set this a higher priority. And why do I do that? I'm going to set it up to maybe 100. So basically, anything that happens with my refined storage system, it will say, first of all, it'll check the external storage first because it's a higher priority and see if it can put things into this system. So you can see there, it's still, the cobblestone hasn't moved out. It's still down in the refined storage disks. Well, if I take out any cobble, let's say I take out a stack, okay? You saw it was at 516. And when I put this back in, it's back to 516, but the 64 that I took out won't go into the storage disks. The 64 went down into here. So that means that now it's being held externally instead of on our disk, and that is really nice. So one thing you can do if you have like a small amount of this stuff, right? You can basically take your items, like say I say cobblestone, and I want to get rid of all this, pull it all the way out. This is kind of a cheap way to do it. Put it all out, you know, so it's all gone. And then what you can do is you put it back in. We go like that. Put them all back into the storage system. You can see we still have our 516 or 517 because I added one. But now all of that is located down here. So it's no longer taking up disk space. And that is really, really nice. I really like that idea because, you know, this way you don't see that's not even red anymore. They're yellow. It keeps the disk system kind of clean and lets us have bulk items over there. Now, one of the things we can do, and I'm not sure if we can do this right now, we're going to see what about this, is that this is functional storage. So there are upgrades for functional storage. And you can see here there is a copper upgrade, which multiplies the storage ability by 8. Gold is by 16. Diamond is by 24. And then netherite, which is 32. And we have a downgrade. We don't want to do a downgrade. But there's also a void upgrade, which basically says if it goes over the limit, just, you know, trash the item. So let's see. Can we make a copper upgrade? We need blocks of copper. Okay, there's 2 blocks of copper. And we need another drawer there. We need these special drawers, so let's get a couple of these. Do I not have any more? What? Don't have any more oak? Did I use all my oak planks? How is that even possible? I don't even get that. I thought I had like 200. Oh, I probably made all those chests out of it. Ah, okay. We'll have to grow some more stuff. Copper upgrade. So we're making a copper upgrade here. So it takes one of those drawers, which we didn't make yet. I don't need to make that kind. So let's make a couple of these. There we go. 2 of those drawers. Copper upgrade. There we go. And I also said you have to make the void upgrade, which looks like this one right here. And basically it's another one of the drawers, but with 8 obsidian around it. And there we go. So now let's go down here. And I'll show you this. You can go into this drawer. And if you look on the top side of it, or a facing side, you can get into the utility area here. And what you can do is you can add these to these icons right here, which will give it more space. So see how it's 517, now 2K. When I add this, now we have 16.5K that we can store. And you can store both those that way. You all don't have to do it through that interface, though. You can just right click on it on the front. And you can see it shows the little icon there. Hey, we've increased the storage of cobble. And we put the void upgrade. And you can see it's shown over here on this little side. Again, you can go in here and you can look at it. But basically what that means is that this system is now going to take up to 16,500 cobblestone. And if any cobble goes over that, it will then void it out and delete it. That is awesome. All right, it's that time of the video, which I forgot last video. I'm still getting used to doing this. But we're going to name another person who's a member of my community who has been very helpful and supportive, okay? So who is it going to be this time? And it is Thomas Grillo. Thomas has been my oldest subscriber to my channel. I think back when I had 17 subscribers, he showed up. So he's been here since the beginning, basically. And I really do appreciate you being here, Thomas. So, and everybody say hi to Thomas if you see him. And yeah, it's awesome. So anyway, guys, that's all I got time for today. I've been working on doing some of the storage stuff. I really need to do some base cleanup and get some more structures built to make it look a little nicer. But we're just getting some of the basics going here, and I'm enjoying this a lot. Hoping to get a little bit faster video pacing coming out once we get past the holidays. So anyway, guys, if you like this video, please click the like button. If you have any comments, put them down in the comment section. And if you'd like to be notified of the videos I produce, please subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to hit the little bell icon so you get all the notifications, okay? Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.